welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going, guys? So today we just reacted to Rockpalast, Peter Gabriel, A Lamb Lies Down. Now we're gonna do Dire Straits in the
same
gallery.
Venue 1 year later.
Right.
Woohoo!
Yes. So we've obviously heard this song many times. It's on one of our favorite albums that we listened together, which is Dire Straits, the first album. So, but we've never really seen Dire Straits live.
Never. I've never seen any live footage or anything. And like Nick said, I love this album. I love this song. We both do. We're obsessed. Whenever there's a road trip involved, this album is played like front to back. And
Totally.
I'm excited to see them live. I'm excited to, I've seen, I think, you've shown me once his style of picking is different, but I can't remember why.
He plays with his thumb and with his index finger. Like he doesn't use a pick.
Okay.
For me, Mark Knopfler is one of the best guitar players there is. I mean, he is just amazing. I think David Gilmour and him, and I mean, there's so many others, but he's just one of my faves. But that's a good thing that you're like talking about this, about the style. But
that's what I remember. I think you've shown me a clip or something, but I'm excited to see this and to compare it and, to what we know, which is just the studio version. I've never heard a live version of this song. So it'll be so fun. So
let's get into it. I mean, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go for it. Here we go. We got the screen pulled up. Okay. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh my, you must have enjoyed that one. You're going on a while. You make an awful lot of noise for 100 people. Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
100 people.
Okay, well, we'll get on and do another one from the old album now. The gallery.
Yes. This voice.
Okay.
Proud and free upon a horse.
Yes, I know.
And a fine coal miner for the NCB guy. Fallen angel. Jesus on the cross. Skating ballerina. You should have seen her do the skaters walk.
Wow.
Some people they got a plain draw. Harry at the wagon playing stone.
Wow.
The waves coming to the shore. Come on in, it was in his blood and in his bones. He was ignored by all the trainee boys in London. Yes, and he might as well have been making toys. A strings of beat he couldn't beat. Oh no, he just couldn't beat.
I know.
In the gallery. Nope.
So groovy. It's so groovy.
And then you get an artist. He says he doesn't want to paint at all. We take an empty canvas, sticking it on the wall. Words of a fella, all the phonies and all of the fakes. While the dealers, they get together and they decide who gets a break and who's gonna be. Oh yeah, who's gonna be? In the gallery.
So good.
In the gallery.
Very close, like.
No lies, you get no compromise. You get no junk, you get no strength. All the lies were subsidized. Just don't mean a thing. I gotta say, he passed away. Obscurity. And now all the vultures, they're coming down from it. It's gonna be, oh yeah, he's gonna be. And I gotta get it now. And I gotta.
Wow.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Wow, that's just clapping. But wow, they just witnessed like literally one of that way of guitar playing is insane.
So unique.
It's literally just like this rhythm going on, and he does the solos, and how he would like fall on the fretboard, and it would literally sound like a bell, like it would ring so beautifully.
And his tone is always so warm and so
good,
groovy, and like you said, it's so.
The song and like the entire 6 minutes was like, I was like.
Me too. I was very engaged, and I loved the bass player too. I don't know why I kept thinking he looked like Patrick Swayze.
Oh. Okay.
But I loved also how he was grooving with the bass, you know, very soft way of picking. And then before we started, I was going to ask you, his brother's in the band, but who is the brother? And then one of the first takes was them like this. I'm like, okay, they're brothers.
Yeah. Well, they don't really look like very...
But I can see the similarities in them. And I love just everyone's style, you know, the fashion, the long hair.
Very 70s.
Just very, very cool. Obviously, there were some differences between the studio version. Nothing bad, but you could...
It was way faster.
Just because we know exactly. Just because we know it so well and we've heard it so many times. Obviously, the solo was different. The phrasing of his, but it made it unique. It made it like, okay, I'm not just listening to the record.
Right. I loved actually the phrasing because it was the different time. He was like, because in the records it's like da 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 da. Like, and then he was like he was kind of like singing it in a totally different tempo, and he would even sometimes have to skip words because he was going so fast. But
I noticed that.
I guess, you know, it happens when people play live. Even when we play live, remember, we would always speed up the song. It really depends on one person. It doesn't even have to be the drummer. If the intros, I don't know, but I love the version.
Me too.
His guitar playing is so good. And yes, he did play very close to the original. I can see that he had just recorded those solos that were fresh in his memory, because he was not even improvising that much. He was still sticking to his the scales, but he was maybe playing a couple of notes.
Just to make it different.
But I love how he has such good control over the guitar. It sounds like it's part of his body.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't sound like it's any kind of difficulty. It's just like this hand motion, you know.
And to be able to sing in the way that he sings and be the lead guitar. He's not second guitar because that's his brother. And it's
I don't
just
even think he would
amazing.
need a second guitar because he does all the rhythms so well. But man, and also I love the look. He's like so like he's I guess a little
thin,
bit. He's very thin, so I guess that's why you see his muscles so much. Because I could just see like a T, you know, standing there. He's very thin.
Very
like,
thin. Yeah.
I guess that was the time when you know, drugs and all this kind of stuff. We said that in the other video. I said it in the other video. I don't know which drugs are involved here, but I'm sure that rock and roll guys, you know, they were just having a lot of fun.
So the album had just come out because it came out
78.
Okay, so that's why they don't have that many people, I guess, watching that.
I think it's just it's a Rockpalast. It's just a small place, and this is, I guess, just the TV, you know.
Okay.
So I think that's like we're making a lot of noise for a bunch of people, like 100 people.
Yeah. Okay, so this was probably just used for like a TV special or something. I think
so. This is not a stadium. Yeah, this is like your typical.
And it wasn't a concert. It was more like.
This is like your typical TV performance. But I love that it's not like they're not doing playback, because some places are like, okay, just play it, like just act like you're playing it, and people hate that, you know.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this. I thought it was it was very cool to hear and watch this live, because we've heard it so many times that it's nice to put faces and kind of see how they groove along with you, you know, because every time I listen to this whole album, it's just very groovy, that very slidey. It's got, like we've always talked about, like this Western.
Yeah, it has like this country vibe, and it's so crazy because when I first heard this band, I thought they were American. And then
me too.
Yeah, and then I was like, wow, they're from England, and that's so cool that they have this style, this bluegrass country. I don't know what this is, but it's just so good, and I'm so happy that it exists, because this album has been in our lives since we started, like 13 years. I know that must be ridiculous for you guys, but I'd heard it before. Even
you showed it to me.
Yeah, before meeting you, I'd already heard it hundreds of times. It's just an album that was in the family and it always being played, Sultans of Swing and stuff like that. But yeah, this song in particular, I love that.
I agree. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know what you thought. Any trivia or stories regarding Dire Straits are welcome. If this is your first time watching us, feel free to like, subscribe. We'd love to see you all in the next one.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.